Yeah. You run the brush on the back. I would just almost take them off. Yeah, yeah. Especially if we're running out of space here. Yeah. Woo! I would put it in now.
Okay.
Wow, that is dirty. If you guys remember, let's just kind of keep it over here. Out of, yeah, it's in the. And we are live, everybody. Hello. I see a couple people starting to tune in now. We got a fun-filled few hours here. So what we're doing right now, we're going to be giving these a pre-spin in the centrifuge. All right, guys, and you guys are going to Juan, you hang out. You're going to help. We're going to move today, so you help them all day down here. Now that might be a little tricky to catch, but do your best. It'll catch. You just gotta. It's different than we normally do. All right, everybody, if you're just tuning in, you are catching us right at the beginning of the live. We are going to be cleaning a bunch of synthetic rugs today that have urine. And tomorrow, we will be cleaning a whole bunch of other types of rugs. And you can see in the background over there, we've got a one rug bagged that has cat urine. That'll probably be towards the end of the live stream that we clean that. And you can't see it on camera. I'll turn it. You got another rug over here as well. Not as bad as the one in the back, but the odor on this rug is very severe. Trying to get you guys the best angle I can. Here we go. Okay. All right, if you guys are just tuning in, we are cleaning a whole bunch of rugs with urine today. We're going to put a couple in that don't have any urine. And on the left, on the top left there, you see that one rug in the bag. That one is absolutely drenched in cat urine. And we are going to knock all that out of that one today. I don't think that caught. I didn't catch. You can hear it. That noise is
We don't need to 100% dry that.
No, you don't have to. Take that one out and just have them catch these two. Yeah, I mean, I would put like, probably use one bucket for both. I don't know. Probably use one bucket for both. I would, you know what? Put the bio brake in it. Hello, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we are ATC Rug Washing. We're in the process of cleaning a couple of small rugs with urine. And we've got these two rugs that we bagged up. The one that Manny is kicking around right now, that is absolutely drenched in cat urine. This one here doesn't look as bad. The smell, though, is awful on this one. And we decided to bag this one as well. Maybe a little hard to see on camera. It's definitely a little bit of a yellowish kind of tint to it. But that one over there, that is just crazy. And this bagging process actually works really, really well. I think the biggest problem we have sometimes when we're cleaning rugs with urine is a lot of the cleaning solution starts to actually fall off. It starts to just kind of, our whole wash floor is tipped towards the trough. So some of that water just starts to fall off. But when we bag them, that water stays there. Can you clean? I mean, listen, we guarantee 100% odor removal. So I've never cleaned a rug or an area with a corpse in it. Actually, there are companies that do that, by the way. I know you're kidding, but there are companies that actually do crime scene cleaning. Yes, this is our huge, a big part of our business. It's not the only thing that we do, but yes. This is the most watchable. We do not do cars. Where are we located? We are located on Long Island in New York, in a beautiful town called Farmingdale, New York. All right, if you guys are just tuning in, we are cleaning rugs all day with urine. I'm going to figure that it's probably going to be a couple of hours that we do this. Now, the two rugs that are in the bags, they have been sitting there for about an hour and a half already, maybe closer to 2 hours. And what we like to do on days where we don't always bag rugs, it's just these two rugs in particular were very, very heavily, that's cat urine back there. And if you don't really know a lot about rug cleaning, cat urine is the hardest odor for us to remove. There's just something different than dog urine. It's just very, very difficult to remove cat urine. So we're going with the bag approach. And actually, you can almost see the difference in the color. That one there has the cat urine, and this has the dog urine. And it's just a very different look when we actually start to remove it. Today is Wednesday. Now on Thursdays, we do go live every week as well. And this is kind of turning into an impromptu Q&A live, but we actually do a full Q&A live every Thursday. Thank you, Zeno. Where can you get that bag? These are just, I think we either buy them on Amazon or from URINE. And off the top of my head, I don't know what mill they are. We've tried a couple different ones. We've tried to use some thinner ones that are cheaper. That doesn't really work too well. They usually kind of explode when we're using them. My local rug cleaning company ruined the shape of my handmade wool rug. Is it fixable? Probably, depending on what they did. When you say they changed the shape of the rug, what exactly do you mean? Did the rug shrink? Did it are the corners in different spots now? Just try to give me a little more info. And then maybe I can figure out what exactly happened. These machines are a little bit multi-purposed. Some are definitely, so in the back, that big metal machine you see there, that's a rug centrifuge. That is only for rugs. The machines we're using on the floor right now, the different scrubbing machines we have. You're seeing us use a Brush Pro. That is meant for carpet and tile. The brushes just change, and they have different intensity, different levels of how aggressive they are. Now, we also use this machine, which we just don't have on the floor right now. This is a regular floor machine. You can use this on VCT, tile, concrete, carpet. Just the same thing. The attachment change, the different brushes change. I think it is a 6 mil bag, if I actually thought about it. Okay, so it's not rectangular anymore. The corners are crooked. Yeah, the only way what would probably happen is when you wet wool rug sometimes, it's not the wool that changes shape, it's the cotton foundation. So what happens is the cotton starts to dry, well, the wool starts to dry faster than the cotton, and then you get a misshapen rug. The only way to fix that is to wet the rug again, and then there's a process we use called blocking, which basically we kind of stretch the rug back out to where it's supposed to be, and we use very tiny nails, and we force it to dry in the correct shape. So these types of rugs we're cleaning right now, these are these are synthetic rugs. They're a little less expensive, but we do clean sometimes very expensive handmade rugs. We cleaned a couple rugs well over 100 years old. I think I have a couple coming in this week over 100 years old. Those rugs we sometimes clean differently depending on what's going on with the rugs, if they have any damage. Sometimes a rug that's obviously 100 years old has a lot more wear. And we may not, usually the process is the same on the wash floor, but then sometimes older rugs we don't put into the rug centrifuge to dry. We dry them a different way. This rug has no urine, so just clean it like normal. Yeah, make sure we power wash. I can see the cords are filthy though. Yeah. Oh, the machines. Yeah, I mean everything's expensive now. I think the machine they're using on the floor. When I bought this machine, I think we paid like 30 something hundred, and now they're like almost 6,000. Yeah, everything's out of control. These machines though, this one here, the 175 machine is relatively cheap. I think a new one only cost, I don't know, maybe like $700 or $800, something like that. But like this machine, this Brush Pro here, yeah, that's ridiculous what they go for now. And I don't usually do these on every Thursday. We do Q&A, but I'm here today. My name is Pat. I am one of the owners here at ATC Rug Washing. We are in New York on Long Island. And if you have any questions, by all means, please ask away. Does the Sunshine Cleaning Company from Seinfeld exist? No, I don't believe so. Although there's probably a name, there's probably somebody that has the name Sun in a cleaning company. Yep, inflation is going nuts. All right, so this rug, which the rugs you see on the bottom of the screen here, right here, we're letting those sit in our pet treatment. They actually got, if you're just joining us now, they got a bit of a pre-spin in our centrifuge to knock out some of the dirt and urine before we actually started cleaning the rugs. So now the rugs are soaking in a combination of our pet treatment and our cleaning solution. Now, sometimes when we clean urine rugs, we put the pet treatment on by itself, and then we clean the rug after. But these rugs are a little bit smaller, so we wanted to kind of do both at the same time. The chemistry can work together. And the rug that you see on the wash floor right now, this is a synthetic rug with no urine. So we are just giving this a regular cleaning. Yeah, unfortunately, I would love to have your rugs, but Australia definitely is a very long way. Probably cost a lot of money to ship them, a lot more than the cleaning. But there's definitely somebody doing this in Australia. For anybody tuning in right now, we are ATC Rug Washing, and we are in the middle of cleaning a synthetic rug here, but all the rugs you see, we got these 3 on the floor here, we've got a rug all the way back there, and this other rug here. The 2 rugs in the bags, this one here had dog urine, really, really strong odor on this one. When we picked it up, it was very hard to drive in the van with it. The other one in the back there, that is what cat urine looks like. It's a lot darker than dog urine, and very, very, very difficult for us to remove the odor. This is a family business. I am 3rd generation, and actually, this is actually not our main business. This is just the one that people like to watch the most. So our company, it's the ATC stands for around the clock. Our original company was office cleaning, which made a lot of sense. Around the clock, we work at night, we work on weekends, cleaning office buildings. We still do a lot of that, but during COVID, we realized less and less people are going into offices, and we better figure out a way to get into their houses. And we kind of found out that nobody where we live is really cleaning rugs properly the way that we clean them with a full washing facility. And we had the space in our warehouse, and we kind of built this out, and it's, knock on wood, it's taken off. We actually had to expand. We just took over the other side over here back in May. My brother does not work here. My great uncle started the company. He actually passed away. Right now it's just me and my father as far as the family goes. But Jason over here, who you see on the right, he is my wife's cousin. His brother works with us sometimes. Manny over here on the camera, he in the middle here, he's been with us for a very long time, over 15 years. This is Juan over there running the Centrifuge right now. He's a relatively new employee. And we also, a lot of the shorts, if you guys watch our channel, they're all filmed by my cousin Jamie. She'll actually be here in a little bit. You'll kind of see her in the background filming some shorts. Okay. You think there might be a little sneaky urine over there? Yeah, it might be. A lot of customers sometimes tell us there's no urine on their rugs, and then we go to pick them up. We see like 3 dogs, and then that looks a little bit, yeah. Jamie does have the best job there. Yeah, she does. That's right. I remember last time we did this live, you were talking to her about how she was sitting down, relaxing. All right, man, you want to actually give that another little kick? Kind of show them a better close-up of that. And that is all just cat urine. Now this one, here, a little different in the color. The smell, awful. When we rolled this up today to put it in the bag, really terrible. And basically, these are just going to sit until we're kind of towards the end of the live, and then we'll clean those last. If you guys have any questions, I wasn't going to make this a Q&A style, but I think that's what we're going to do now. I'm just going to stand back here for a couple hours and chat with you. If you guys are just tuning in, ask any questions you have, rug cleaning, cleaning in general, anything you'd like to ask us. And definitely, if you feel like, tell us where you guys are from. We've been getting people all over the world watching these lives. It's kind of amazing, really. It's actually pretty dirty. Yeah. Hello from Pensacola, Florida. Matthew, I'm gonna guess somebody has to be cleaning rugs in Australia. I'd be very surprised if nobody is doing this in Australia. Lucy from the UK, thank you for watching. Boise, Idaho, awesome. All right, let's see. Kansas City, we got Knoxville. What about the clean material, that foaming stuff? You asking like what we're using? Hello, Anna from Georgia. Hello, Jason from Virginia, Kentucky line. We've got Ohio in here. I don't know. It's probably a couple years old. Dirty, though. Definitely dirty. I am 37. Grace from Oregon. Wow, we got people all over the place, all over America today. Yeah, you think that we wouldn't be surprised too, but sometimes we can't believe how much dirt a rug can actually hold, especially when we clean wool rugs. It is just amazing how much they can hold. If honestly, depending on the rug, maybe, maybe not. You probably can get away with it with a synthetic rug. Hey, I can't help the way I pronounce things. Hello, Vicky from Arkansas. I don't think I would start another business right now just because this one exists. And I'll pretty much own it one day. All right, so this rug is now going into our centrifuge. Man, you want to do one more of the other one? Yeah, let's do another one.
Okay.
All right, and the way a rug centrifuge works, I'll get into this a little bit later in the live. I'll kind of walk down there and show you guys how it works. But basically what it does is the rug goes in there, and there's the outer tube that you see, and there's an inner tube. The inner tube starts to spin. We can get this thing up to about 10,000 RPMs. We never really usually go past 8,000. And as we start to spin the rug actually opens up against the walls of the centrifuge. And once it opens up, that allows us to rinse the rug and then actually dry the rug. And these types of rugs, synthetic rugs, they get about 95 to 97% dry in 3 minutes. Now, we will run the centrifuge for longer than that because we are rinsing the rug. Yep, we got another one here. Now this one's got a little bit of what's going on there? A little bit of a pinkish red stain. See what happens as we clean that. And if you guys are just tuning in, you're wondering what's going on in the background there. We have a rug back there, absolutely drenched in urine. The odor was out of control. We actually have two of them. This one over here. Sometimes when rugs are very, very heavily urinated on, we elect to bag them first. Is the centrifuge heated? No, it is not. It just uses centrifugal force to push water through the rug and then dry the rug. Vicky, are these rugs from clients? Yes. We only clean rugs for our customers on this channel. We do not make rugs dirty on purpose. We don't put mud on them and colorful rugs. We only clean actual rugs for actual customers. Why don't we clean the rug so clear water comes out? Because our centrifuge actually pumps. So what we're doing when we actually rinse a rug on the wash floor, and we run this and we use the squeegee, a minute in the centrifuge emulates about 15 minutes of us doing that by hand. There is so much water coming through the rug with the centrifuge. We run the water in the centrifuge till it's clear, though. The centrifuge is critical to the whole process. Now, you can dry rugs. There are other ways to clean rugs. You can wash a rug, and they make some different attachments for truck mounts, where you can actually pass water through a rug and get the rug clean and get it dry. But it takes a very long time to each. We would not be able to clean the amount of rugs we clean without a centrifuge. Can you size 22 years old to invest something? Some must do things. Love y'all. I think 22. I think you need to just experience stuff. Honestly, I think you need to work in a bunch of different places, see what you like to do, and if you find something you really like to do, and you're at a company that doesn't value you or you don't think you can grow with them, do your own thing. That's just a rug squeegee. The machine we're pushing on the rug with the soap. This machine that you're talking about right here, that is a CRB machine. It's a counter-rotating brush machine. And you can use it on wall-to-wall carpet. And we use it on a lot of synthetic rugs. We do not use that machine on wool rugs. It's way too aggressive for wool. And it can really damage a rug if you put it on the wrong rug. We don't put it on any viscose rugs, any sisal rugs, any jute rugs. We just use it for synthetic rugs, and it works very well on synthetic rugs. And this machine can actually, we're using it in a scrubbing wet setting right now, but you can actually, they make little metal attachments that go on it, and if you run it on a carpet that's dry, it will actually vacuum and remove all of the pet hair that's built up on a rug. And Zeno, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you, Anna. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. We are ATC Rug Washing, located in New York on Long Island. We do not provide service in Southeast Florida at this time. Actually, Southeast Florida. Actually, I know somebody. I gotta get I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I do know somebody in Naples. His name is Anthony Bellamonte. I don't remember the name of his company off the top of my head. They do a phenomenal job cleaning rugs, and I've been down there. I've toured their facility. They actually do a great job down there, and they're a family business as well. It's a husband and wife. Their son works with them. Their daughter works with them. How to remove a dog's pee off from the rug. So the number one thing to do is, it's all water, agitation, and chemistry. So when urine dries, it crystallizes and it goes from an acidic state to a basic state. So we need to add an acidic solution to break down the urine crystals. And once we do that, and we work them in, we work the chemistry in, it starts to break up that urine, starts to really liquefy the urine, and then it just flushes away. At the same time, we also add a deodorizing product to knock some of that out as well. Sometimes on some rugs we use an enzyme product, and that will help sometimes. And in New York in the summer here, it's 90 degrees, the enzymes work really well. All right, so we're gonna be taking this one out of the centrifuge. And guys, don't forget to power wash this sometimes on the cords if it needs it. Harry, no, we are only in New York. Thank you, Crystal. All right, so we're going to be taking this one out of the centrifuge now. And while we're doing that, there you go. We are going to power wash the cords, the side cords on this rug. That rug is nice and clean now. And what we do, so that rug is about 95, 97% dry, and it's going to go onto our drying rack here. We actually have another one of these coming in a couple weeks. That's a good question, Peter. Yes, we can. Hold on, let me go over that. So the length of time it takes to clean a rug really depends on what's going on with the rug. There you go. No, my father, he'll be back in a little bit. He's actually picking up rugs today. All right, so how long does it take to clean a rug? It really depends on the type of rug and what's going on with it. So the rug that you're seeing here right now has no urine. So it's only going to take about 15 or so minutes to clean, maybe 20 minutes to clean, depending how dirty it is. The rugs with urine, they take a lot longer. Especially synthetic rugs with urine. They actually take a lot longer than wool rugs with urine. Just the urine really grabs a hold of the latex that kind of holds these rugs together. Now, if you count the length of time it takes to do a rug like that in the background over there in the bag, we're not really doing anything to that rug, but that rug is going to sit in that bag probably the better part of 3 to 4 hours. Oh, we are going to be doing we're doing both those bag rugs live today. Basically, we have to clean this rug that you're seeing us clean now. There's the 3 rugs right down here on the bottom. And then we have another one of these rugs here, and then we'll probably start to get to the bagged ones. I might do one or two little other wool rugs in between. I just want to make sure that that cleaning solution sits in there long enough. Rob, we are located in Farmingdale, New York, which is on Long Island. I believe this is an 8x10 with no urine. So all of our prices, they range between like $2 to $5 a square foot. This customer brought the rug to us, so we actually give people a little bit of a discount if they bring rugs to us, and they don't have to pay pickup and delivery. For us, the more rugs people bring us, and the less we have to go pick them up and try to bring them back and everything. I'll do anything I can to get people to bring rugs to us. So this rug here was probably like $160, maybe $180, something like that. So we've only been doing this for. We started this during COVID, and I would say this is our second real year of doing this. So we got to figure it out here in New York first before we try to do it anywhere else. How do we keep the electric safe with all the water? So that is a very good question. Now these machines are rated to be around water, but they are plugged in up there from a hanging outlet that we have. So we try to keep the source of the electricity away from any of the water. And you can see Juan just hung this around up on the rack here. Now this rack is automatic. We used to have to do this by hand. I can actually show you guys that really quick. We still have them until we get the new ones. So on the other side of our rug shop, these we had to hang. This is when we started cleaning rugs. We had to put the rugs on these poles and actually manually lift them, one guy on one side, one guy on the other. The pipe they used to help roll the rug, it's all right. So it had nothing to do with the water. It does allow certain rugs to open a little bit easier in the centrifuge. But sometimes these rugs are so thin. Yeah, do the other one. Yeah. Sometimes these rugs are so thin and they get like very, like they flop around too much when you try to roll them and lift them, and the pipe really gives them some structure. Another one of those spots, huh? How'd that spot come out in the other one? Yeah. A little bit there, a little bit? Okay. All right, Pete, that is a good question. We're actually going to do a video. I'm going to try to do it this month, maybe next month, where we are going to rent one of those machines, and we are going to put it to the test. We're going to kind of see what works for what. So the machine that you rent from Home Depot probably does a decent job of really getting dirt off the top layer. Now we have truck mounts. We have steam cleaning machines that are actually built into our vehicle's engines, and obviously those are going to do a better job than the rental ones. If you have urine on your rug and that machine will not remove it at all, and you might make the problem a little bit worse. But it definitely doesn't clean rugs perfectly. Now the washing process we're doing here isn't always the right thing for every rug either. What does a centrifuge cost? So we had, they range. This one here I think was about $50,000. We had another one that we bought like 3 years ago, and we had to get rid of it. And that was $18,000. It was just not safe. It was, I think it was made in Turkey. It's just a much cheaper model. It didn't have a lot of the safety features that this one has. This is a very violent machine. This one, it was much lighter. So it would try to go the same speed, but the base of the machine wasn't as heavy, so the machine would start to move around on us, which is extremely unsafe. This machine, it's built in the USA. I actually know the guy who makes them, the company named Orbitech. His name is Scott. He makes every one of these by hand. He makes everyone by hand, and it has a lot of very unique features. The speed on this one is adjustable. We can change the direction of the centrifuge, which we wouldn't really do for drying the rug, but it allows us to, after the rug is open in there, it helps us get the rug out a little bit easier. And it just does a much better job, and it's safer, and we can run it longer. Also, it's on a timer, so we can walk away from rugs, and the machine will shut off. Now, what you're seeing them do right now is this is a pre-scrub and rinse. So we put no cleaning solution on this rug, and we do this with every rug that we clean for two reasons. Number one, you're gonna see here, look at all the dirt we're getting out with just water and a little bit of agitation. The second reason is sometimes, and I'm not really worried on a synthetic rug about this, but sometimes on a rug, our customers will do some spot cleaning at home, or they'll try to clean a rug first at home before they bring it to us, and they leave a lot of that soap behind. And we don't want our chemistry to interact with the unknown chemistry that we find on their rugs. So this first step allows us to remove a lot of dirt and any soap that might be on the rug before we start to add our own cleaning solutions. And that rug back there is starting to get, that water is starting to get really dark. Best videos to edge to. You guys are nuts. You're very welcome, Peter. Yeah, Vaughn, if you're enjoying watching this, we go live a couple times a week. All right, so now we got a cleaning solution on this rug, which we are working in with our Brush Pro. And if you guys are just tuning in, we are ATC Rug Washing and Specialty Cleaning Services, although we usually just show the rug washing aspect on our channel. We are based out of on Long Island in New York. And we are in the process of cleaning a whole bunch of rugs here today. Now, the one we're cleaning right now has no pet urine on it. But the rug you see in the back there, that is absolutely drenched in urine. The smell is atrocious. So we decided to bag the rug for a couple hours in a deodorizing acidic solution to break the urine down. And we also have another one of them here. Now this one doesn't look as bad, but I actually think this one smelled worse than that one. Yep, depending on the rug, John, sometimes it's just easier to replace them after a while, especially if the problem is ongoing. A lot of times our customers really love their rug, so they get a puppy or they have a dog that's getting older. We clean the rug and then we actually wrap it so they can store it until they can kind of solve the problem at home, so this doesn't keep happening to them. Can I recommend anyone for these best carpet? What do you mean, Anna? And I'm here today. I'm Pat. I'm one of the owners here. You can ask any questions you guys have. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I've turned this into a complete Q&A style live. Is it hard to find customers needing rug cleaning? I think the biggest thing when we started doing this a couple years ago was most people don't know that this service exists. So we went very aggressive on social media. We film everything. I think on our YouTube channel we have well over 1,000 videos. On Instagram and Facebook, though, we put out like 2-3 videos a day of us cleaning, and we aggressively market in our area. Can you do this to any kind of rugs? Yes, you absolutely can. And now, right now, today, we're doing a whole bunch of synthetic rugs with urine. This one here doesn't have any urine, but we're trying to keep the same types of rugs in succession here, so we don't have to keep changing the different chemistries that we're using to clean them. But when they finish these ones down here, we're probably going to do maybe 1 or 2 smaller wool ones quick, because we don't have a lot of floor space with the 2 rugs that are in the bags. And then we will get to the filthy, dirty bagged rugs that I know a lot of you are probably waiting for. Oh, Anna, so I don't actually know the answer to that yet, but we are going to do some videos and rent a couple of them and make some videos. I'm probably going to put a couple head-to-head, and I'm going to try to do, maybe we take the same rug and we run one of those machines on it first, and then we clean it like with our truck and see how much more dirt we get from the truck, or how much it leaves behind, and then maybe we'll take another rug and we'll clean it with one of those machines, and then we'll wash it, and we'll kind of get an idea of the difference, how much dirt's left behind, and you know what, and then maybe I'll make some recommendations on what I think, you know, which machine is best and who should be, you know, who should use it. I would say if you have a pet problem at home, those machines are not really going to do a great job, especially with a lot of urine that's been building up. They might make the front of the rug look really good, but nobody is selling you the chemistry that you need to remove the actual urine. They're just going to sell you a high pH soap product, and you need a very low pH acidic product to break down urine. All right, so we got another one over there. That one is all finished. About to get hung up on our rack. Now, the 3 rugs that we're doing right now, the one that's on the rack, the one that just finished there, and then this one here, these are all for the same customer. And if you're just tuning in, I said these are all for the same customer. That's because we only do rugs for our actual customers. We never waste the time and make rugs dirty on purpose. I did not. No, this is actually we had this built, this wash floor. These come from the same guy actually who makes a centrifuge for us, and he actually makes this this rack as well. He does it all by himself by hand. He welds everything himself in Alabama. He sells these wash floor kits, and then you build the base of it, and then you put down. There's a wood floor under here, and then it gets covered in this tarp. Now I do have him coming to help bring us a new rack, and we are going to have a discussion about how we can make this wash floor bigger, because when we bought this wash floor, I don't think we realized how many rugs we'd be cleaning, and it's definitely too small. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get back now to these 3 rugs here. Excuse me. And these have been sitting in our pet treatment now for about 20 to probably close to like 30, 40 minutes, which is more than enough. And we combined our pet treatment with our cleaning solution on these ones, and we're going to see how they come out. You can do one at a time, guys. Yeah, we can do one at a time. Makes it a little easier to show everybody what we're doing. I can clean a black bear rug. I've never had one come in. We don't really have a lot of those here in New York, especially on Long Island. But we do get sheepskin rugs all the time, which surprised me. I didn't think anybody had them, and we get all the time they come in. And what we're doing here now, we're going to rinse off all this pet treatment and this cleaning solution see how much dirt we have left on the rug, and really try to just pull it down back to the white a little bit. Yep. And then we'll see what we have to do. If we have to clean it again, maybe we have to power wash the cords. And if you guys like cleaning videos, please like and subscribe. I never ask people to do that. I always forget. I mean, you could buy all this stuff. It's just like this machine here. It's just probably about $5,000. I don't know if it's worth it to clean your own rug at home or just pay a company to do it, you know? Plus, the biggest thing is, if you're gonna, you know, a lot of people clean rugs at their house. And listen, you in your driveway with a power washer, and you know, you can use a power washer in your driveway. You can get a rug really, really clean. The key is you got to get it dry really fast, or else, and you can't do it with any other type of rug but a synthetic rug. But if you have a rug like we're cleaning right now, and you power wash in your driveway, you can get it really, really clean. It's just a lot of work. It gets really heavy when it's wet, and you have to get it dry, or else you're gonna get mold and mildew. So. They bring in here? Yeah, they bring in here? Yeah. He says 8x10, polypropylene, no pets. $2.25 square foot. And if they bring it here, like $2. Actually, they bring it here. That comes from something. So if they bring it here, tell them it's like $150. And then ask where they're located, and if they can roll it up, and depending on where they're located, we might pick it up for free. So we actually used to have a graded floor. The problem that we had with it is when we clean rugs with urine, the cleanings, the pet treatment was actually evacuating from the rug too quickly, and it actually wasn't getting the rug clean enough. So we actually scrapped it. And actually you'll notice a lot of channels that start, they always have a graded floor and then they stop because it makes it very, very hard to actually clean them properly. They also get filthy. You need to clean them constantly. The amount of like stuff and filth that gets stuck in them, and then you come in the next morning, they stink. The water, so in New York right now, the water, we are, any kind of carpet cleaning materials, the switch. Any carpet cleaning material, like regular carpet cleaners, it has to either go to ground or it has to go into the drain line, like the sewer system. As long as you are at the not above a pH of 11. And everything we do here, we do not use any higher pH cleaning solutions on these rugs. Yes, mold and mildew is one of the worst things for rugs. It can make you really sick, and then we charge a small fortune to remove it. And you guys can see in the distance there, the water is running through the centrifuge on that rug. Right now it looks a little white. But the force in that centrifuge can make the water kind of a little choppy to make it look a little white. But I don't see any dirt in that water now. It's probably on, the rug's probably on its second or fourth rinse. We do not use any hot water at all. It's not really necessary for the cleaning process here. Now we do use truck-mounted steam cleaning machines sometimes, but on the washing process here, there is no hot water. And on wool rugs and viscose rugs and some other types of rugs we clean, hot water can absolutely take the color out of rugs. All right, if you guys I saw a bunch of people jump in, jump out. We're cleaning these small rugs here first. We cleaned a couple already today. And then we're gonna get to the two bagged rugs that we have here. We have this one over here, and then we have this one down here. Now, both of these rugs were drenched in our customer's pet's urine. That one looks the worst. It is cat urine, which also smells the worst. But this one, yeah, the water's starting to finally show it. But the smell coming off this one was terrible. How long does it take to fully clean a rug? That really depends on the type of rug and what's going on with it. If a rug has urine, it takes a lot longer. If the rug does not have urine, most rugs take about 15 to 25 minutes to clean if they do not have any urine. And obviously if the rug is really dirty, then maybe it takes a little bit longer. Woo! If you guys are just tuned in, we're ATC Rug Washing on Long Island, here in New York. If you have any questions, by all means, ask away. My name is Pat. I'm one of the owners here. What he's doing right now, he's power washing the side cord. They get very dirty, and they do not get cleaned any other way really on our washing process. Yes, and we do a lot of work for some restoration companies. And they bring us some very nasty rugs sometimes. And on those rugs, depending on what's going on with them, yes, we will wear proper protective gear. And you might want to run the, again, maybe both, I don't know, it's pretty dirty. Really depends on what we're using. Our shop is IRC certified, so we obviously gloves. We'll use hazmat suits sometimes. We have full respirators. Pretty much we have everything. You know, we just use whatever seems appropriate for what comes in. So what we're doing now, we're actually just scrubbing this one again, just to knock out the rest of this dirt I can see kind of leaking out. We don't really get any from crime scenes because most of the time, if they're really bad, a homeowner's insurance will cover it and they'll just replace the rug. Yeah, our cleaning solutions are actually relatively neutral. For the most, actually very neutral. They're all kind of in between like a 6 to an 8 on the pH scale. For urine, that gets changed a little bit. A lot of our products are oxygen based too, so it's not so much a pH factor as just a very, very high oxygen concentration. Now those will burn your skin if you touch them, and we wear gloves. But a lot of the stuff that you see Manny here, he's not wearing gloves. This is all very neutral cleans. Actually, a couple of them are even they're actually green. Yes. Now again, the higher the pH, the more cleaning power we get. But it also, on a lot of rugs, higher pHs start to take colors out, so it just kind of works out that way. That we use a lot more surfactant-based products because they do a really good job of removing dirt without having to run into any kind of color loss. And actually, all of our cleaning solutions you're seeing here today, these are end cap products. So when they dry, they're non-resoiling. So when they dry, they crystallize, and they can be vacuumed away. And every rug we clean goes through a secondary dusting process after we wash them. And also, every rug we clean is thoroughly dusted before we wash it, and that removes about 60 to 70% of all the dirt in the rug. So you're seeing all this dirt sometimes in these rugs, and we've already knocked a whole bunch of it out. Yes, Vicky, we can use different types of solutions, especially in people, especially when we do work in people's homes. We use nothing with any kind of odor, no fragrance, and we tend to use green cleaning products unless there's a really weird, unique situation with the rug. And then, if green cleaning products work really well, but some of them just can't knock out certain things. We do have we have a few non-buffered products that we use. So we have a couple of cleaning solutions that are very high pH, but as soon as they touch water, they rapidly decrease. And on some rugs, we have to use those. Dreams here, we got to keep it PG here. Come on. That's never really happened with the damage from the power washer. That tip we're using is very spread out. It's not really an aggressive power washer, but a lot of that's just training them train the guys here how to do it properly. But that tip, you'd have to get really, really close on that particular tip to actually get a lot of enough pressure to do that. And I think after this rug here, we're gonna get to the bagged ones. So if you guys are just tuning in, you might have saw the thumbnail. We're cleaning these rugs here, but then we're getting to the bagged ones. Yeah, we're gonna do that one, the smaller one first, the more disgusting one first. Kind of excited about that. More excited I don't have to cut it open. And then we'll get to the big one here. How long does it normally take for a new person to get to speed on the process? That really depends on their experience with cleaning and what their previous job was. If you've never cleaned anything before, it can be a little while. Usually everybody we hire has some commercial cleaning experience, just because they have a familiarity with the machines that we're using, and that's a little bit of an easier gap to bridge. Because the hardest thing for people to learn when they start cleaning rugs is how to identify what the rug is made of. Because if you put the wrong cleaning solution on the wrong type of rug, you are absolutely going to ruin the rug. I don't know. Jamie she's coming in a little bit. What do I do for a living? We clean rugs. I think you might be. Are you asking what John does for a living? We are in New York. We're on Long Island. We are the town where we're in Farmingdale, New York. Yeah, come on down, John. And I see some people jumping in and out. We are ADC Rug Washing. We're cleaning rugs live here all day. We are finishing up these smaller ones here, and then we're going to get to the bagged ones. Now, these bagged ones, these were very heavily soiled, covered in urine when we picked them up from our customer, and we opted to use this bag approach to really let that deodorizer cleaning solution really just break down and really, really dwell on the rugs. And what we're going to do with these rugs is we are going to cut them open, rinse them out. We're going to put them in the centrifuge, and then we are going to clean them. All right, so how much does it cost to wash a rug? Anywhere between $2 to $5 per square foot on average. Now, a lot of that has to do with the material. We come to that price based on two things. Number one, the material that the rug is made of. So for synthetic rugs, it's a lot cheaper than wool rug. Well, a little bit cheaper than wool rugs. And then like viscose rugs, sisal rugs, jute rugs, like braided rugs, any kind of weird off material. Sometimes we get actual like sheepskin rugs. Those all cost more. And then from there, we kind of look at what's going on with the rug. The one you're seeing here, this was $70, and that's because this rug has urine. So we charge a little bit more for urine because you guys can see cleaning rugs with urine just take a lot more time. Depends on what it is. Sometimes people really like their rugs. They match the room, especially on synthetic rugs, because yes, sometimes you can replace a synthetic rug. Although everything is starting to cost a lot more, you can replace a synthetic rug, usually for around the price. Our cleaning price is usually a little bit cheaper than if you buy a brand new one. But for wool rugs and silk rugs and jute rugs, no, it's definitely a lot cheaper than to clean them. We've had a couple rugs in here worth well over $50,000. We've had a lot in the $2,000 to $5,000 range, a lot in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, and it really just kind of depends on what's going on with what people like in their house or what they have. Obviously, rugs that are very expensive, it definitely makes sense to clean. But sometimes some people just don't want to go through the hassle of buying a new one, and especially because we can come pick them up, take them off and then put them back for them. And sometimes people just really like their rugs. I know it sounds crazy. The other thing too is a lot of people don't want to sometimes put them in a landfill. You know, I don't know all the reasons why people clean their rugs, but I'm glad they pay us to do it. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Yes, it is easy to clean a rug yourself, not easy to dry it. And it's easy to clean a synthetic rug like the rugs we're cleaning right now. Anybody can do what we're doing now at home one way or another on these types of rugs. Do not go home and yank out your wool rug and put it in your driveway. Right now, Adrian, our water, because this is actually a pretty new business for us. We haven't. We're looking into recycling to reuse some of the water. Right now, it goes down to the sewer, and we are compliant with all the pH requirements and everything else for where we live. The other place in New York you're allowed to dump water is to ground, but we have way too much water that we use to dump it to ground. Now, funny you say that, John. I actually know somebody who does. He cleans every year a couple of rugs that used to be in the White House, and he's actually based out of Florida. On the other side of our business, we are a commercial cleaning company through and through, so we do a lot of hotels, medical buildings, private schools, but everything you're seeing here, this is all residential cleaning for houses. Customers' rugs that live in homes. All right, guys, we ready? Yeah, we're gonna do that one first, but so what we're gonna do, we're gonna open that one, push it out, then we're gonna put it in the centrifuge, and then buy our break, yep. As soon as he gets in there, yeah. Yeah. Let's get this one ready, though. So definitely put some gloves on. Yes, Chris. When you wet wool rugs, they smell like wet dog. All right, we're gonna cut this one open. I'm gonna stand a little bit back so I don't get disgusting urine on my feet. I don't have any boots on right now. And what we're going to do when we cut this one open, I don't know if you heard me say before to Manny, we are going to rinse the rug out, squeegee it a couple times, and then we're actually going to give it a pre-spin in the centrifuge to knock out some of the nastiness out of it, and then we'll actually clean it. If you're just tuning in, we have two of these. We cleaned a whole bunch of rugs today out live on the camera. And now we're going to get to these two bagged rugs. What you're going to need, you guys need a razor. And we're going to cut. We'll go like from here, this way. And just let it all, start it this way. And we'll go, you walk backwards, yep. And we'll see it all come out. And since Jamie's not here right now, I'm gonna have to film some of this while I'm doing the live. All right. I should have put my boots on. Woo! And you know what's crazy? It does not smell at all. It smells like nothing. There is no odor at all coming from this. And that's why we put them in the bag. All right, yep, let's bring that back a little bit. There you go. All right, so we are going to rinse all this out. We're going to stick in the centrifuge. And I cannot express how this has no odor at all. You know what? There's a lot of dirt in there too.
It is.
Now, Chris, our water pressure actually stinks in here. We have a huge pump running to pressurize that hose. I just can't believe it doesn't smell at all. Vicky, everything's pretty much dead in there already. There's no smell, no nothing. And again, that solution's a complete disinfectant as well. I mean, I was gonna tell you to pre-spin it, Manny, but I don't smell anything. Yeah, skip it. Let's go. Let's just clean it. Let's definitely put some water under it. Let's rinse it a couple times. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna put some water under the rug. We're actually not gonna give it a pre-spin. There's no odor at all coming from this. So we're just gonna rinse it really well and then actually clean it. Chris, both. So we can, that same pump that's running the fire hose, it also pumps water into the centrifuge, which allows us to rapidly rinse the rug. And then we are able to dry the rug, obviously. Wow. This is how shorts are made, guys. We do. We try to pay them really well. Yeah, most rugs, when they come out of the centrifuge, that's pretty much it. They get about 90, anywhere between the type, depending on the type of rug that's in the centrifuge, gets anywhere between 90 to 97% dry once it comes out of there. And most of the time, we've pretty much knocked out all the stains and everything that we can knock out on the wash floor. We do dust every rug one more time, just in case we left any soap behind. All the soaps we use, they crystallize. They do not resoil. They crystallize. They're easily vacuumed away, but we give them a quick dusting to knock anything out that maybe we left behind. And sometimes certain stains, they don't come off when we wash the rugs. So sometimes they need another day or two after they dry. We kind of work on some stains and stuff like that. The bucket with the holes, that's how we get all of our cleaning solution down. That's a very simple solution to a simple problem. That is the that's the original old Home Depot bucket. We've been using for years. We do have a new, Jason, show them the blue bucket. We have a new blue bucket, just with Ruggy on it. You know, I used to get comments making fun of us for using the Home Depot bucket, and now I get comments, where's the Home Depot bucket? I don't know what people want from me. Yeah, this machine is great. The CRB is really, really designed to be used on this type of carpet. And it really works cleaning solution really deep into the fibers of the rug. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're finding us to be very interesting. Oh yeah, Manny is a worker. He's not trying to become YouTube famous. Hello, Alexander. All right, so we're going to turn this one over now. Now, we put down another bucket of our pet treatment with a cleaning solution in it this time. We really want to make sure that we knock out all of that urine, all that odor. Just make sure, Manny, you're on that wire. There you go. You're very welcome, Chris. Yeah. Oh, man. We're actually electing to do one more. The guys want to put one more bucket down the front, so they're going to do that now. We're going to work that in again. And then we're going to turn the rug over without rinsing the rug. And that allows the pet treatment to work a little bit longer. But also it forces the urine and the dirt that's on the rug to actually fall to the front of the rug, and we'll put water under the rug while it's on the back. Just kind of, we use gravity to help us clean this. And Jason, they like the way you run the machine better. You're a little more satisfying. Manny's all over the place. Actually, that bucket idea, that's not ours. We kind of took that before we got into rug cleaning. We were watching some other rug cleaners videos on YouTube, and we saw that they use buckets with holes in it. It just makes sense. I see a lot of guys using watering cans. It just takes too long. right, so after we work this in, any other channels you guys can recommend that are more on the professional cleaning side? Yeah, so advanced cleaning systems, I used to watch a lot. I don't know if I don't think he makes as many videos anymore, but his YouTube channel made them, they really transformed their whole business. That's actually another reason, obviously. We get a lot of our business from the stuff that we film. Now, most of our business comes from Facebook and Instagram because it's so much more local. But we put more videos on YouTube, and we do. No, wait, no, wait, no. Yep. Yep. Let's turn it over. Let that work. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, so Advanced Cleaning Systems is another really good channel. Again, I don't think he's making as many videos as often anymore. There's another one. Oh, what the hell's it called? There's another guy. His name is Mark Sager. He doesn't do any rug cleaning, but he does a ton of restaurant wall-to-wall carpet. Always super, super dirty, filthy restaurant type carpets. And he steam cleans them, and they always come out great. And they do their stuff's kind of fun to watch. He also makes cleaning solutions, which I've used a couple of them, and they actually work really well. I just can't believe there is no smell at all in this rug. Actually, even when we used to use Triple D with that, it's sitting so long. And tomorrow we are going to be going live as well. We're going to be cleaning a lot of, we're not going to be cleaning any synthetic rugs tomorrow. We are doing all, for some reason this week, it's always different every week. This week, all we got this week is rugs that are covered in urine. So it does make it a little tricky sometimes for us because they all take a lot of time, and we like to work non-urine rugs into the other rugs. Just allows the flow of the place. We get to clean more rugs in a day. But that's not what we got this week. So we are tomorrow going to be cleaning all non-synthetic rugs with urine. I think we're going to get, if you guys can tune in, we're going to have some fun ones. I think we're going to get a couple that definitely bleed. I'd be very, very surprised if nothing bleeds tomorrow. Thank you, Leslie. I see you. Some of you guys are watching all these. You guys really watch all of our videos. We really, really appreciate it, by the way. Really, really, really appreciate everybody who watches. Where do the urine-filled rugs come from? They come from our customers' homes. Again, we only clean rugs for actual customers on our channel. And we have a lot of customers with a lot of pets. Thank God, they're job security for us. Pets and kids, we always say, are job security for us. And once we finish this one, we are going to cut open this one here. We'll clean that one, and then that's our little live adventure for the day. Do we do... Oh, well, thank you, Vicky, for watching. Yes, so yeah, we all we do is clean rugs for actual customers on our channel. We got a ton of videos. We do work in houses for our customers too. We don't really film as much of that. I'd like to film more of it, but it's kind of hard for the guys to film and clean at the same time. And if you like what you see, Vicky, please like and subscribe, and definitely keep tuning in because we do a lot of this every week. This live making live videos is pretty new for us. But now we're trying to do like at least 2, maybe 3 a week. Thank you. Can you come work here? If you can definitely fill out an application if you kind of live by us. Do you all keep cleaning the cracks to get the urine out? Are you talking about in the rugs? Because the way this machine works is it actually gets very deep into these rugs. But a lot of our cleaning process here, the way that we get deep into rugs, is just allowing the cleaning solution to sit long enough to actually penetrate. You live in the Netherlands, that's going to be quite the commute. I've been to the Netherlands, though. You guys have a beautiful country there. All right, we're going to let this sit for like maybe 2 more minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. If you guys are just tuning in, this rug here is the picture that was on the thumbnail. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys. If you're just tuning in, the rug you're seeing here was this rug here that we had bagged up. And this is what it looked like when we cut it open. Yep, there you go. I like this. I can show people stuff while there's nothing going on now. And you can see how much urine was actually in this one. But funny enough, when we opened it, no smell at all. And that's because our cleaning solution, it's not just a deodorizer, it's a disinfectant too, and it actually really neutralizes all the urine. Yes, it is. It is amazing how much rugs can hold, and actually what's crazy is these are synthetic rugs, so they're basically made out of plastic. There's really nowhere for the dirt and urine to actually go. It doesn't actually get absorbed. Like when we clean a cotton rug or a viscose rug, that dirt actually gets absorbed into the fibers. These rugs, the dirt and urine is just really kind of just laying there, just waiting to be removed. And again, if you just tuned in after this rug, we have one more in a bag here that we're going to clean. And we are ATC Rug Washing. My name is Pat. I'm one of the owners here. And we are located in New York, on Long Island, in a town called Farmingdale. What's going on over there, man? Good? Yeah, let's go. All right, so we're on the back of the rug. We're going to rinse this off now. We're going to put some water on top and under it. Parts of New York are beautiful. We're pretty close to the city, so it's very, there's a lot of people here. There's millions and millions of people living on top of each other. But it feels very alive. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people need to have multiple jobs. It's expensive to live here. All right, and what you're seeing now, most of the water that we just put on the back of the rug, it kind of passes to the front of the rug really quickly. So the water you're actually seeing out of the squeegee at the end there is really coming from below the rug right now, the front of the rug, not the back. What wandering adventure? Where are you from? What part of the South? All right, so we're gonna turn this one over, and now we're kind of towards the end of the cleaning process on this rug. So basically, we're gonna turn it over, rinse it off. We'll probably I'm not gonna put any more cleaning solution down. There's been a lot of soap put on this rug now. But we will maybe run the brush again to just further agitate and help us really get more of the dirt, the urine, and the soap out. Oh, well, thank you for watching from Georgia. And again, we are at this stage, we're just trying to rinse out as much as we can. And then we're going to let our centrifuge really do the brunt of the work. Megan, we have two guys with long hair. This is Manny here. And if you tune in tomorrow, you'll get to see Joe. Grace, thank you for watching all the way from Northern Ireland. I've also been to Ireland as well. I would say we definitely don't charge an unreasonable amount. I like to think our service is very affordable for most people. But our prices are pretty commiserate with the level of work that goes into the process, you know. You guys are watching. This does take a lot of labor. And we do try to pay our employees well. So our labor costs, you know, they just are what they are. What kind of rug? Oh, that one? Like $20 each way. Yeah. Hello, Andrew from Seattle. Hello, Tattooed from Colorado. Thank you for watching. Thank you all very much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. At the moment, we hired 2 new people this year. And I think that's kind of okay for the rest of this season. Probably going to need somebody next season. We're definitely going to need we're going to need some more office personnel next season, I think. And probably another cleaner or 2. So this water now, very soapy coming out of the rug, but a lot clearer. I'm not really seeing as much urine come out. And we're going to give this like 1 or 2 more rinses, and then we're just going to put it in the centrifuge. We're going to let that centrifuge do all the work. And while it's in the centrifuge, we are going to cut open this rug right here. Thank you, Vicky. And if you guys are just tuning in, we got one more exciting rug here. Well, I think it's exciting. This rug has been soaking in our pet treatment. It's for the better part of 3 hours now. Hello, Mark from Berkshire. This rug here was... I'll actually show you guys what this one looked like if you're just tuning in. This rug we had in our bag, and you can see all of the urine coming out of there. And there's no urine left now. So we are going from this you're seeing here to what you're about to see now. And now you're just seeing a little bit of soap left behind. And yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in now, please, if you're liking what you're seeing here, we do this do live a few times a week. We make a ton of short videos. And we do a few full long videos in landscape format as well. We have over 1,000 videos on our channel right now. So if you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. I definitely never ask people to do that enough. And we really, really appreciate everybody tuning in to watch. It's amazing that this many people actually want to see what we do. All right, so this rug's getting rolled up now. It's going to go in the centrifuge. Yeah, a little crooked. There you go. Okay. Now what I want to do, Manny, before you open this one, let's get this one. Let's show them the first set of water coming out of this one. And then we'll, not yet. And then we'll open that in a minute. So what we're going to put this in the centrifuge. I want to show you guys before we cut open this one. I want to show you guys, even though that water is looking pretty clear, I want to see how much more the centrifuge can get out. Hey, we got to 100 likes. Thank you. Thank you, Misbehaving, for pushing us over the edge there. Now, the way our centrifuge works, it actively rinses rugs, and when we get to the centrifuge, I'll show you exactly how the centrifuge works on this rug when we get to it. But basically, I see UPS in the background. All right, let's run. What this machine, our centrifuge does is it actively rinses rugs and then gets them about 90 to 97% dry, depending on what the rug is made of. All right, Juan, let's run that. Turn that on. If you can, yeah. Let him, yeah. All right, so the centrifuge is on. You could, yeah, because we put it in that way. All right, come down. All right, leave that there. Okay, so let's see how good we did on the wash floor. Now you can see that water is definitely a little yellow still. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna run this centrifuge, we're gonna rinse it. We fill the rug with water, we dry the rug, we fill it with water again, we dry. We keep doing that a few times until the water runs very clear. So while they're doing that, let's get to cutting this one open. Yeah, let's do it. Now, when you look at this guy, you see where the flap is?
Yeah.
You might want to turn this around to make your life easier.
Sorry, we'll pull it back.
Run wild, guys. All right, so. All right, not as bad as the other one, but this one arguably smelled worse, and there is absolutely no odor at all in that water coming out of this bag right now. And hello, everybody who's just tuning in. All right, so this rug here has been sitting in our pet treatment. Ooh, there you go, more coming out. For the better part of about 3 hours or so. No, not as bad as the last one at all. Again, though, we did this process because the odor was so strong. But yeah, definitely not as bad as the old one. Now, this customer loves this rug. She called me yesterday. We actually just picked this up yesterday. She called me yesterday. She said she's always wanted a leopard pattern rug. This was actually, I could tell they bound this for her. Somebody made this rug for her. And she was telling me that she always wanted a leopard rug. She thought her dog ruined it. And I told her, nope, we could definitely save it. And she was very, very excited. That's what we do here, guys. We make dreams come true. All right, I see a whole bunch of people are tuning in now. Again, this rug absolutely covered in urine. We had it in a bag. So we allowed it to dwell. And now there's no odor anymore. So we basically, it sounds like, or it smells like, we've kind of knocked that part of it out. But now we actually have to get this rug clean. Jason can't get his gloves on his giant hands. Those sweaty, wet hands. All right, so let's see what we get out of this one. There you go. Although I stand corrected, I definitely smell urine now. Remember when I told you guys to bring the rug, turn it around? You guys were like, "No, it's going to be easy." Maria, we love cleaning too. Oh, this is a cool looking rug though. Okay. I actually never got to see this rug open. Now this is, I can tell just by looking at it, this was bound for this customer. This is actually wall-to-wall carpet. And that means somewhere there is a complete room or maybe a whole house in this cheetah pattern. Now I'm going to assume once they get set up here, there you go. There we go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do with this one, we are going to squeegee out everything else that was still in that bag. So we'll give it a really nice rinse. It is a big rug. I'm gonna move you guys down here. Woo! All right, it definitely smells. Yeah, okay, good. Well, that's why we're here, guys. If rugs don't smell, this one we can kind of do, yeah, let's rinse this again. Yeah, a couple times. There's definitely a lot of that still in there. Yes, that is our rug centrifuge. So the rug we were just cleaning is in there right now. We rinsed the rug a few times. until the water runs clear. And that machine does way more rinsing than what we're doing right now. We let that machine do a lot of the work for us. And then once we've rinsed it, it gets, these types of rugs get about 97% dry in 3 minutes. We're actually gonna give this one more rinse before we start putting anything else down. Now the reason that we're rinsing so much is we don't want our cleaning solution to have to fight through any of this loose dirt and urine that's on the rug right now. And it's always better to get out whatever we can before we add any new chemistry to the rug. And what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be putting down a bucket and a half on the front. We're gonna work that in, we're gonna turn the rug over, and then we're gonna do the back. And I think I see a customer just came in. So I'm gonna leave you guys in this position right here. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Getting more rugs so we can keep cleaning them for you guys on camera. Vicky, it's never ending with these rugs. The amount of dirt they hold, it's just crazy. That's a good question, Scott. By the time it's all said and done, this rug probably sees the better part of, I don't know, maybe 250, 300 gallons of water, something like that. All right, and once we are done working this cleaning solution in, we are going to leave it on there and turn the rug over. Yeah, the owner, the owner of the company is a pretty nice guy. Just kidding, it's me. But yes, we have every tool that you could possibly, every tool they make, we pretty much have. There are a couple of very large scale rug washing facilities out there with very automated tools. There's an automatic wash floor that exists, and that kind of works like a car wash, like when you like an automatic car wash that you drive in that does all the work and everything. They do make something like that for rugs. It's something that one day we might get. And then they also make a washing tub, which is, I would say, something we're probably going to get either next year or the year after. The way that machine works is much like what you saw us doing with the bag, soaking the rugs in the bag. It is a large tub that you can do that with rugs, and it moves them gently, and it just it does that bag that we just did like almost on steroids. It's just a much more automated, souped up version of that. Now, Steven, that might be very true now. If you go back in our channel, you will see all of the rugs that I used to clean. Although part of me does miss when I got to clean more rugs. But my job now is really turned into making sure that the guys here have enough rugs to clean every week. And I can't believe how much urine is still just leaking out of this thing. Jesus. And if you guys have been fans of our channel, you've been watching us for a while, you'll still see every once in a while we break out the old Home Depot bucket. But now we have color-coded all of our buckets. We got we got the whole rainbow here of buckets. But we remember where we came from. We still have the Home Depot bucket, rocking and rolling. Well, we can definitely clean it for you, Vicky. Where are you from, Vicky? I'm gonna put you guys in a better position. Let's try that one. Oh, that's not bad. There you go. Oh, you're actually relatively close to us compared to a lot of the people watching. But we would definitely be more than happy to clean them for you. I'm trying to find the best angle for you guys. It's hard in the portrait mode. And you see he's being Manny is being very diligent, trying to really overlap his strokes here with this machine. The more we agitate effectively and we really cover every square inch of the rug, the better that our cleaning solution and our deodorizer is going to actually penetrate into the rug. Every rug, Vicky, always looks much better after we clean them. But you could definitely shoot us a message. You can send us a picture of the rug too. You can email it to us. On our channel, we have the link to our website. You could definitely shoot us an email, and we would absolutely love to clean them for you. Now, if you guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing another live video. Today we did all synthetic rugs. Most of them had urine. And we are tomorrow going to be doing no synthetic rugs as of now. We're going to be doing all wool. We have a very, very urine-soaked, dirty, viscose, tufted rug to clean, which is a difficult type of rug for us to clean, especially when it's covered in urine. So that should be a pretty good one. Actually, I can show you guys. We got a couple different rugs here. So tomorrow, we're going to be cleaning this. Another one that I think is going to be fun is this one right here. That rug might bleed a little bit because of the urine. We have a whole bunch of tufted rugs. We have two very big rugs here that we're going to be cleaning tomorrow. These both have urine. They are very, very long. They're two runners. They're about 14 feet long each or so, I think. And I don't think we're going to be able to put them into the centrifuge. We're going to have to dry them with our truck. And every week we are doing 2 to 3 live videos on our channel. Now, right now, we are just giving this... How many more minutes does this one need? Like another 2-3 minutes just for that, let that cleaning solution really start to work, really finish working. Now this rug has already been in our bag. If you're just tuning in, we had it soaking for a couple of hours in a cleaning solution. But we are now just, this is the last one we're cleaning for the day. So we're gonna, this is the back of the rug you're seeing now. We're gonna rinse off the back, go back to the front of the rug, rinse out as much as we can, see if there's any more cleaning that needs to be done. And then we are going to put it into our centrifuge. I will go over a full tutorial on the centrifuge when we do that. And then we are gonna hang it up on our drying rack here. And that'll be the end of today's live. We will be cleaning more rugs today, but that's kind of where I'm gonna cut the video for the day. Yes, walking on a nice clean rug in bare feet is something I think our customers are very appreciative of when they get their rug back. Ready? All right, guys, let's get it. Jamie just joined us. Jamie films a lot of our video content that you guys see. And again, we're on the back of this rug here. Still a lot of urine and dirt kind of coming out. Wait, let's finish this. I actually have a bunch of my phone now. Now this is a, you can see that it's not turning over as easy as most of the other rugs you see. That is because this is actually wall-to-wall carpet that they bound to make into an area rug. And it has a lot more structure to it than most regular traditional rugs. So when we turn it over, it becomes a little bit of a struggle.
Just on one side.
All right, everybody, I'm back. All right, so it looks like they are getting towards the end here, and we are going to spin this rug, put it in our centrifuge. Now, this rug, if you're just tuning in, was in one of our bags, and looked like this, soaking in a pet treatment. But let's see how much more we pull out of the centrifuge on this. Now, this rug doesn't want to be rolled. It wants to actively open. So we're going to have no problem opening this rug in the centrifuge. All right, so this rug is going into our centrifuge. So inside the metal tube that you see, there's another metal tube in there, and that inner tube will spin up to 10,000 RPMs. We usually keep it around 8,000 RPMs when we're drying the rug, and about 4,000 when we are rinsing the rug. So we close the door, we turn the machine on, and that rug starts to spin. All right, so Juan is now, the first objective here, Juan is trying to get that rug to actually open up in the machine. And to do that, he's going to adjust the speed. And he's going to adjust the water level, in an effort to make the rug open up. And once we start seeing water coming out, that's how we know the rug caught in the machine. And it's a little hard to hear on camera, but it makes a different sound once the rug is caught. So now Juan is going to actually start to pump fresh water through the rug to actively rinse. And that'll take a few seconds for it to come through. But you'll see like a little bit of a burst of water out of the pipe. And there it comes. Now, that water has a little bit of a yellow color to it, a little bit of soap in it, but much, much cleaner than when we started. And now Juan is going to run the machine a couple of times. He's going to rinse the machine, rinse the rug a few times. And that will, and once the water starts to come out clear, it might look a little white because the force in the centrifuge makes it a little bit choppy, the water. And now the water is off. So we are actually trying to dry the rug intermittently, and then we flush new water through the rug. So I'm actually going to go, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn the water back on. All right, so I turn the water back on, and we're going to see new water coming through in a second. Now it takes a few seconds because that water is now actually going into the rug first, and these rugs hold a lot of water. All right, now you can start to see the water is coming out much clearer. And this water is actually passing through the rug, so we're almost there. And after this rug, we'll show you what it looks like, and then that's going to be the last rug. This is the last rug we're cleaning today. But if you have any other questions that you guys want to ask while we're still live, please ask away. If you just tuned in, my name is Pat. I'm one of the owners here at ATC Rug Washing. We are in New York on Long Island. And we will be back at it tomorrow. We are going to do another live video, Q&A style. We're going to clean a very different mix of rugs. Today we cleaned all synthetic rugs. A lot of them had a lot of urine. Tomorrow we're going to be cleaning some viscose, some wool, just a whole bunch of different types of rugs. And we should be going live tomorrow somewhere around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll probably do another 3-hour live or so. All right, Juan, let's give it one more rinse. I'll turn it on. Thank you, Steven. We appreciate, and by the way, everybody, we got a bunch of people who keep watching our live videos. We really appreciate you guys, and everybody else who's tuning in today. We really, really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you, Vicky. We hope you keep tuning in. Thank you, U-Butte. This setup you're seeing now took a while. This was not the first setup we had. This is probably the third or fourth iteration. We've always had to tinker some stuff. But I think we finally got it down pat. All right, and right now we are giving this rug one final spin. That water is very clear, but I just want to make sure we knock everything out. And you're seeing just a little bit of white in that water. That's just the choppiness of the centrifuge, making the water just agitate a little bit. Good. Yep. All right, so that was the final rinse. Can you watch live videos later? Yes, you can. So as soon as we end the live video, it takes, depending how long the video is, this one was pretty long. We're almost at, I think we're over 2.5 hours. It takes YouTube maybe like an hour or two to upload the whole thing, and then maybe another hour or two after that to actually upload it into the highest definition. But yes, our live videos are on our channel. We post all of them. So you should be able to catch this one in a couple hours if you're just tuning in now. How would you suggest I wash an antique wool rug? you should bring that to a professional. If you try to wash a antique wool rug by yourself at home, you probably will ruin that rug. If you do not get that rug dry enough and you do not use the proper chemistry, you run the risk of making that rug bleed all over the place, and it's going to be very, very difficult, very expensive, very time-consuming to fix, if it's even fixable. Again, Vicky, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you tuning in. And thank you very much for your kind words. Yes, you will see the rug. It just needed to dry. So you can see right now, if you look at the tube there, the water's starting to really go down. Once that water just starts to kind of trickle out of the tube, we know the rug is as dry as it's going to be from spinning, and then we will take it out. Manny. Yeah, okay. Finish that one, right? The top one? Yeah. We are going to move on more than that. So, good. We're getting the one to the shed. Alright. The one we got, we ready yet? We need something out here? What color? What color? All right, so I see this. No, we don't use any fragrance, anything like that on our rug cleaning. Mostly, a lot of our customers, it's not necessary. Number one, if you remove all the urine. I'm actually going to shut the centrifuge now. Okay, so it's going to take a minute or so for that to stop spinning. Anyway, back to the fragrance thing. So no, we don't put any, we don't use anything like that. All we do is try to bring the rug back to a customer that just smells like the rug. Especially because a lot of people are allergic to stuff, they don't like things that smell. There's just no reason for us to put anything on a rug to mask an odor when we can just actually remove the root cause of it. Anna, we appreciate you watching. Definitely tune in next time. We're always doing this stuff. All right, so when we're done, now this rug wants to be open, but it's kind of right now stuck to the walls of the centrifuge. So what we do is we actually run the centrifuge in reverse, and it starts to kind of roll the rug back up. But again, on this type of rug, it just wants to be open, so that should pull out though. There you go. Okay. Beautiful. And now we have a nice, beautiful, clean rug that's going back to our customer. And on a rug like this, you don't really have to groom anything. No, I don't. Yeah, yes, take a picture. And you're going to see Juan here, part of our business. So we well document every rug before we clean it. And that way to make sure if there's any issues with the rug, to show our customers. But we like to take some pictures after as well. And now the rug is going to get hung up on our drying rack. And that is the end of our live. Again, my name is Pat Santoro. I am one of the owners here at ATC Rug Washing. On the left here, you have Jason. Jason, wave. This is Juan. This is Manny. And we are ATC Rug Washing, especially cleaning services, right here on Long Island in New York. We really, really appreciate everybody watching today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back at it tomorrow, again, like I said, around 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we really, really appreciate everybody watching again. If you liked our content, we have a ton of videos on our channel. Like and subscribe. and we'll see you guys in the next video.